My business partner stole $1.2 million, so I took his company, house, and reputation. This is the story of how my business partner stole over $1 million from me, and how I made sure he lost everything. The setup. A few years ago, I co-founded a highly successful tech company with a guy we'll call Steve. Steve and I had been best friends since college. He was the charismatic salesman, and I was the brains behind the operation. We built the company from the ground up, and after 3 years, we were pulling in millions in revenue. Everything was great, until I found out Steve was skimming money off the top. The betrayal. One day, while reviewing our finances, I noticed a few suspicious transactions. At first, it looked small, $10,000 here, $15,000 there. But after a deeper audit, I realized that Steve had been funneling company money into his personal account for over a year. Total stolen? $1.2 million. I confronted him, and he didn't even try to deny it. Instead, he laughed in my face. "What are you gonna do? You can't prove anything without a long, expensive court battle." He then froze me out of the company, locked me out of our accounts, and told everyone I was trying to steal from him. That's when I decided, if he wanted a war, I'd give him one. Step 1, the legal trap. Steve was right about one thing: a lawsuit would take years. But he underestimated me. Instead of suing immediately, I did something better. I hired a forensic accountant to track every dollar he stole. I compiled emails, contracts, and transaction records proving his fraud. I dug through his business practices and found that he was committing tax fraud. With this evidence, I went to the board of investors. Step 2, the corporate coup. Steve thought he was untouchable because he owned 51% of the company, a controlling share. What he didn't know? The board hated him. They had seen how reckless he was. They knew he was bad for business. And now, I had hard proof of financial misconduct. I made them an offer,